Hello family and friends, today we are at a new construction townhomes in Dumfries, Virginia named Cascade Landings and is built by Beazer Homes. In today's tour, we'll be looking at two of their models. The first one is the Potomac Plan, which is an interior unit starting at $539,000. And the second one is the Belle Plan, which is an end unit starting at $559,000. Now, what makes this community strategic in Dumfries is its location. If you head north under a mile, you will find the Dumfries Police Department, and also you find the post office. Now, if you head in the opposite direction, heading south, which is about 2.5 miles from here, you will find the Quantico Marine Base, and also the highway is right next door. Now, it doesn't get better than that, right? Check this out. For the Potomac Plan we'll be taking a look at today, it comes with upgrades, but it is selling exactly at $539,000, which is the base price. So without further ado, let's go check out these homes. All right, so the moment we enter, as you could see, we do have a stairway right there, and we do have laminate floors. And also, right ahead of me, there are a couple of doors, and right to my immediate right, as you could see, we do have, a place for you to hang your coats and your shoes, kind of like a mini mudroom / foyer. And I do like this hybrid that is going on. Now, when we move to this direction, and as you could see, we do have a room right here. And honestly, this is so amazing. As you could see, we have some nice windows here. We do have some nice recessed lights. Now, I want you to pay attention and notice just how very quiet it is in here. Because if we recall, when we were outside, we had the highway right next door. Don't forget that. Let me just walk back again so that you could tell the difference, yeah? Let's do it again. Let's do that. Here, that's the highway. Cars are passing by, right? Now, you barely hear anything. Now, the reason why it's very quiet in here and you do not hear the noise coming from outside is because the way this home is built, right? We use a special, the way this homes is built, the walls and the windows all have soundproof, meaning the sounds that is coming from outside does not easily travel inside. So you cannot really hear anything. It's just quiet. And now any noise that you may hear inside could probably just be your AC or whatever music that you're playing in here. And let's actually open this window and see if we could tell the quick difference. Let's see. Okay, yeah, maybe we can, but that's good. All right, so this is the first room that we'll see the moment we walk in. Now, even though this doesn't have the door, you could definitely put up some curtains or just put a little bit of something like a portal way. You could probably put up some curtains or just put something out there to cover it, and you could make your own privacy, yeah? And as you've noticed, all the ceilings here is 9 foot, so you might have to do a little bit more work, yeah. Now let's go ahead and open this door. And right here, we do have a standard shower. We have our vanity sink, have our water closet, then we have our shower. Now, I must say this, right? This model that we are touring, it comes with all the upgrades, but it's sold at standard price. So that is very good. All the upgrades sold at standard price. This is the Potomac model. Again, we do have our standard shower. Now let's go ahead and check out this door. And lo and behold, this is our 2-car door garage. Let me see. Okay. I also want to highlight something else here, right? Built in within this house here, we do have a plug for EV cars. So if you have an EV car, just know that there's a plug in here for you already. And this is how all of the models are made. They are EV friendly, all electrical, fence, no gas. And even with that too, there's also solar wiring that is run through all of the models in these houses. So therefore, if you want to use solar, it's much easier for you to install it. Okay, let's go ahead and explore the rest of the house. All right, before I go, I'm just gonna give you another view. We have another view for our entryway. Now, let's make our way upstairs. Okay, so this is our living space, our main level. We do have our kitchen, our dining room, and our family space. Again, I'm gonna give you another 360. Just look at how big this place is. I'm gonna go from that direction so we can take another look at it. Just look at this. It's very nice. It's very spacious. And also we do have a lot of windows, so we are getting a lot of natural lights. Again, we have recessed lights running throughout the whole ceiling on this floor, right? Okay, so where I'm standing right now, this is more of like the living area. This is where the living area, and you know, there's a outlet mounted up there. So here, if you want to mount up your TV, it works for you. Then we have our thermostat right there. Everything again is electrical, as I've said, so it's much easier for you. Okay, so here is where you can hang your TV, you can put your couch in there, and however you want to design it is up to you. We do have our tall windows, right? And right there, we have a powder room. We have a powder room, okay? And I do like this powder room as well. We have our standard, we have our sink, then our water closet, and also we have a window, right? To let in some fresh air. Now, we are at the center of our main level, which is, again, our kitchen area. And we have a very long island. This island is very long, look at that. We do have some space here, so you can put some benches on the side. And then we have our cabinets running around. Okay, look at that. Nice gray colors. And here we do have our fridge, double doors, fridge and freezer. We do have some nice cabinets. All right, soft closes as well. Right. Now, I do want to also highlight this. This vent runs through to the ceiling of the house, right? And also we do have an induction stove. So again, this house is very modern, it's electrical, and it's very far forward with its appliances. Everything is very future oriented. Not only about the EV outlet that I mentioned, but even the stoves and our vents. And look at that, the microwave. Everything is very, very well planned out. Okay, so right there is our pantry. So let's take a look at it. That's right. So you can walk in here. You could stack up all your food. Now, one thing I do love about this pantry is that, look at that, there is a vent right here. So even with that said, you can always keep your items fresh and air will continuously circulate in here. So, which is good, all right? Okay, so now this area is our dining area. As you could see, we have it's our dining area. Okay. Now, one thing that is a little bit confusing, I would say, is that like our dining area, right, and our living room area, they are very similar, right? Look at that, they're very, very similar. The only thing that differentiates these two, I would say, is the outlet that we have out here in our living area. But what do you guys think? If you live in a place like this, which one will be your dining area and which one will be your living area? Yeah, take another good look here. Here's our living area. Take another good look here. Here is our dining area. Very identical. They're very identical. Again, So it's up to you. Tell me, just drop it in the comment and let me know what you think. Okay, so right ahead of us, we do have our balcony. Let's take a look at that. Look at that, and then you can take a good look at the neighborhood. And right outside is the highway. And as you could hear the cars pass by. So the good thing about this area is that because the highway is right next door, it means that you do have an easy access to the highway, which is very, very essential. Now, I also want to highlight certain things in this area in Dumfries. Not only do we have the highway right there, but a couple of blocks down, you have Quantico, and also you have the Dumfries police station. So this is a good area to be at. You do have important facilities easy at your access, okay? All right. Okay, so now let's go check out this door. Right, okay, let's see this. And we do have a closet, which I love that. Small storage space in your dining area, okay? All right. So, okay, it's a nice chandelier. Okay, so we're just gonna take one more look before we continue on our tour. This is very beautiful, it's very spacious. Okay. Okay, so now let's go upstairs to the upper level. Okay, we do have a couple of doors here. So let's check out these two doors first. Let's go further here. We do have our bedroom number one. It's very nice. We do have some space in here. We do have our closet. Just open it. Okay. We'll have our closet here. You can hang up clothes. Put some storage in there. All right. We do have our vents over there as well. Then let's check out this room as well. Again, very spacious. Windows, closet. Okay, so now as we're going, we do have these double doors. And here we do have our washer and dryer. Whirlpool. Oh, I love this. This is very nice. Okay, let's check it out. And we do have our hall bath. And also, as you can see, 9-foot ceilings, as I've said. We do have our vanity sink, then our standard tub. Okay, very nice. And now here is our primary bedroom. Double windows. Okay, so right ahead of us in that direction is our primary bath, which is en suite. So to my right, we do have our water closet, and we do have a door that separates it from here. Then here we have our sink, double vanity, dual sink, and a stand-in shower. And we do have a picture window over there just to bring in some natural light. I do love that. Come in here, and as you can see, we do have 2 shelves. Here you could probably put in your soap, your shampoo, any other toiletry items you perceive to be appropriate that you want to store in this place. You're free to go ahead. All right. Okay. So instead, stand back, take another look again. is awesome. All right, let me just take another look here. Now, let's go in here. This is our walk-in closet. Okay. Walk-in closet. Now, another thing I do want to bring to your attention here is that all of the buildings, they do have the energy recovery ventilation, which pretty much purifies the air that comes in your house and cleans it out as it leaves. So this is also a plus that the builder offers the buyers. So you do have clean air coming into your house. It's very nice. Let's zoom it in a little bit. This is an energy recovery ventilator. Very nice. It's perfect. Okay. So what you guys think? You guys loving this? Do you see yourself in Dumfries, living close to the highway, but you don't have the noise from the highway? Anyways, but don't mind. The only noise you're hearing right now is just coming from here. So if I close this door, you hear that? It's kind of gone. Yes. Next to the highway, you have the police station. You have the Quantico Marine Base. You do have a lot of shops around, so you could definitely go shop for your food. Let me know what y'all think. Drop a comment. I'm loving this. What you guys think? It's a nice place. Okay, so we are in our model home. This is the Belle, which is the end unit. Now this one is 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths, okay? Now, as we enter, we do see that we have a stairway, and also we do have vinyl flooring, okay? To my left, we do have a room. This could be an office or whichever way you want to look at it. But you could see, put a bed in here. We do have a closet in that area. So let's go check it out. Okay. I'm gonna step back. So then we do have some nice windows. We actually have 3 windows, which I do like. So here we are getting a lot of natural lights coming in. Okay. All right. Now, how would you design this space? Would you make this a bedroom or would you make this an office space? Drop a comment and let me know what you guys think. Okay. So as we go further up here, we do have our mud room. So here you can hang your coats, you can hang some bags, and you can put your shoes down there, or even your keys too. You can put it right here. And to my left, we do have a bathroom. Yeah, so it's just standard. We have our vanity, then our water closet, then our stand-in shower. Okay. And also, as you could see, everything is 9-foot ceilings. So we have more space up there. Now, behind this door is our garage. Now, I would say that some of the workers are working, so I'm not gonna go deeply in there, but just so you can get an idea.
Hear your garage door.
Hey, do you wanna say hi?
Hey.
Yeah, so this is the garage, where the garage would be. Now, because of this space is sectioned, I want you to just imagine it's going to be from where I'm standing right here, all the way to the back of the wall. So this will be a 2-door garage, and it's very spacious. But just use your imaginations to just see how wide this space would be. Yeah. Okay. We stand back from this view so you can get another good look. 2-door car garage. Standard. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and check the main floor. So I do love the colors that we have. The brown and white is good. It's a great color pattern. And from here, we are at the main floor, our living room. To my left is the living room. Right ahead of me is the kitchen. And to my right is the dining room. So let's start by exploring this area first, okay? Now, right there, we do have windows that's going around. There we do have some side windows here. So again, you are getting a lot of natural sunlight coming in this space. So it's good, right? And you do have a little nook right here. This could be your second office space. So, I mean, whatever you want to put in this area is all up to you. But this design gives you an idea of how you want to set up the space. But tell me, what would you put in this area? Okay. Let's take another good look from this view. And further there is our kitchen. So go check it out. A Long Island table. We have chairs on the side. Yeah. And we have our sink right there. Then yeah, we have our double fridge with a freezer at the bottom. And look at that. We have some touch screens, microwave oven, which is very, very nice. I do like the black color. Look at that. Whirlpool. Okay. Then we do have our cabinet spaces. Do like the color. All right. Soft close. Everything is soft close. More cabinet spaces at the bottom. All right. You got our sink. Okay, then we do have our vent. Then we have our induction stove. Small cabinet spaces. All right. And here's our dining area. Now, again, we are surrounded with more windows, so we have more natural sunlight coming through. Okay. We do have our balcony right there. Just open this. Again, natural sunlight. Say hello to the neighbors. Beautiful. So here, over there is the highway, and you could hear cars as they're passing by. Now, as I've already mentioned, the moment I close the door, you hear nothing. Why? Because soundproof windows, soundproof walls. This is quality. Quality is embedded into this building, and I cannot stress it enough. You can't even tell that there's a highway right next door. Look at that. You couldn't even tell. This is quality. All right. Okay, so in that corner, we have our powder room. It comes with its own window. Then we do have a standard sink and a water closet. And we do have another closet here too as well. All right. Okay. Give you another good look of our living area on our main floor. Okay. So, what y'all think? Would you rather live in this model or the other one? Would you rather be in the Belle or would you be in the Potomac? Tell me. Drop your comments below. Now, I don't think I opened this door. Let's check it out. Yeah. And we got our pantry. Wow. It's very nice. So I'm going to step back so we could see how wide our pantry is from here. And I actually do like how the pantry is placed on this side of the wall, because now if you're happen to cook, if you're cooking and your pantry is open, you could take a quick scan and see just exactly what you need. right? Whilst you can still keep your eyes on what is happening by the sink, all right? Okay, that's good. Also, then we have our stove here. Okay, so let's close the pantry. I love this. Okay, now we're going to make our way upstairs. Also, I want you to notice the white railings that we have on the stairs. It's very nice. Now, let's go take another look at it right there. Great white rails. I love this. I do love the railing. Okay, now let's go. Okay, so we have multiple doors on this side, that side, and this side. Let's start here. All right, we have another bedroom that you can convert to an office or a theater room. Is all up to you. Great thing is that we do have a window right there, and we do have a closet. Okay, let me step back. All right. Well, we do have a window right here, so you could see out in the neighborhood and see just what's going on. All right. You have another room, another bedroom. Again, the design is all up to you. Let me step back. 3 windows and a closet. We have a hall bath right here. Vanity sink, water closet, tub. It's very nice. 9-foot ceilings, recessed lights. Then we do have a primary bedroom by here. We also have our washer and our dryer. Place for toiletries. Okay. Primary, the bedroom. We have windows on all sides. Okay. Okay, let's check this one out. So here is the primary bath. We have a stand-in shower with a bench. All right. Nice walls. And I do like the shelves that we have here. Shampoo, soap, or washcloth. Do have a shower head, a rain head. Okay. Okay. We do have our water closet. Has its own door, so everything is separate, which is good. There's some extra privacy. Yeah. Take a good look, good view. All right. Now here we do have our walk-in closet. Again, we have our energy recovery ventilator, which cleans and purifies the air as it comes into your house. All right. It's beautiful. This is a great build. Everything is modernized. Modern appliances, conveniences, electrical friendly. All right.